Every junior explorer talks about discovery potential. But what happens when you've already outlined an exploration target containing up to 58 million ounces of silver equivalent, and you're only now preparing to test one of the most promising zones? Joining us today is Richard Belcher, Managing Director of Tertiary Minerals, a company advancing a portfolio of critical mineral and precious metal projects across Africa and Europe. Richard, welcome to the watch list.
Welcome. Thank you.
With an exploration target of up to 58 million ounces of silver equivalent already defined, how significant could target A1 become within your broader portfolio?
So target A1 has the potential to be very significant for the company. If you say 58 million ounces silver equivalent, that equates to a multi-billion pound in situ in the ground value. In addition, the project has many features that could have significant positive influences on the future economics of the project. The mineralization is near surface, starts from only a few meters. It has a simple geometry, it's flat-lying, it's tabular body, and it's within the oxide zone. So all these are very positive for the idea of a low stripping ratio, bulk tonnage style, open pit operation. We also must remember the mineralization is still open within the oxide zone, so there's potential for increased ounces, as well as testing the potential for underlying sulfide mineralization as well.
And for retail investors watching closely, what could success from this drill program potentially look like over the next 6 to 12 months?
So our near-term goal is really by the end of this year. So it's to advance the project towards a mineral resource estimate. And we think this would be a major milestone for the company and a potential catalyst for re-rating of our share price. The drill program to support this, as well as for additional potential for to test additional mineralization, that's already underway. And running parallel with that, we'll be looking at doing some technical work, looking at network processing and the recoverability of the silver and copper. So over the coming months, as these programs advance, there should be lots of news flow. Should be very positive, and this should be culminating in our goal for this mineral resource towards the end of it.
All right, Richard, thank you so much for joining me today and sharing the latest developments at Tertiary Minerals. And thank you for watching The Watch List. I'm Karina Robertson.